227, reporting live from John Molson School of Business at Concordia University. I'm your host, Rebecca Marciano, and today we're breaking down a developing situation that affects literally every student who steps on campus every single day. It's not midterms, it's not tuition, it's not parking, it's the overflowing garbage bins. Yup, trash. It's the quiet problem nobody talks about, but everyone sees and smells. Throughout our education at Concordia, the team here at Channel 227 News has seen and been put off by the waste management and overall uncleanliness, from the overflowing trash bins in our study areas to the scattered amounts of brown paper towels and toilet paper in our bathrooms. Our shared purpose today is to improve overall waste management and cleanliness here on campus. This is a campus-wide problem that undermines Concordia's main goal, learning.
According to school webpage, they claim that they added 23 waste bins requested in 2023. These included a complimentary recycling and composting option, but in doing so, they removed the trash cans from classrooms and offices to encourage recycling and composting. What we noticed is that the bins will fill up rapidly and people will throw out their trash into the empty compost or recycling bin and spoil the entire bin. The spoilage of a compost or recycling bin can happen when just one item is introduced and renders the efforts of all other students meaningless. Survey we handed to a sample of Concordia students, we conclude the following numbers. Over 70% of students see overflowing bins frequently or occasionally. 60% avoid study areas entirely because of the trash. And 93% believe Concordia should invest more in waste management. These results reflect a shared concern. Students want cleaner and more comfortable environments. Here are some student accounts of the situation.
Here with Megan. Do overflowing bins change where you choose to sit or study?
Yeah, for sure. I probably wouldn't be able to study if I'm next to a garbage can, so I'm definitely far away from that.
Have you ever walked into a washroom and turned around because it looked gross?
Many times, actually.
Do you think this affects how people feel about Concordia in general?
Yeah, I definitely feel like people are going to talk negatively about Concordia if there's like overflowing garbage everywhere.
Would you volunteer at Clean Campus Day?
Yeah, I probably would if my friends did it with me.
You're with
Xavier.
Do overflowing bins change where you choose to sit or study?
Absolutely. You can't escape it around campus everywhere. In every building, there's garbage cans overflowing with garbage. It's hard to stay concentrated when there's that filth surrounding you.
Have you ever walked into a washroom and turned around because it looked gross?
All the time, like literally going to this one. There's water on the floor. There's paper towel overflowing the garbage. It's excessive.
Do you think this affects how people feel about Concordia overall?
Yeah, no, it's hard to maintain a strong image of it's a welcoming, school for anybody to come, but then it's the moment you step in, it's filled with garbage. How do you expect people to want to come every day when there's just filth everywhere?
Would you volunteer at Clean Campus Day?
I'd love to, especially to fix all this garbage everywhere, but I've no clue how to get implicated. I don't see any posters, I don't see any memos explaining how to be implicated, but if there's a way to do so, I'd love to.
And have you ever walked into a washroom and immediately walked out because it was gross?
Absolutely. I've done it in this building, GMSB, especially first floor. At this point, I just avoid it. I try not to have to go to the bathroom when I'm coming to GMSB campus especially, but yeah, for sure.
Do overflowing bins change where you choose to sit or study?
Yeah, of course.
I think not that much. I think they don't change that often. They stay most of the time like overflowing.
I like a clean space.
Have you ever walked into a washroom and turned around because it looked gross?
Way many times.
No.
Do you think this affects how people feel about Concordia overall?
Maybe. Depends on who the person is.
I think it's not that different at universities in general, so I don't think it's a big issue, but it's definitely like a little thing that could improve the overall feeling.
Would you volunteer at Clean Campus Day?
Maybe.
Maybe if I'm free on that day with my friends, yeah.
Throughout the process of this project, our team prided itself on the collaboration and teamwork that we were able to provide. We started by meeting each other in the study rooms at school after classes in order to brainstorm for ideas and alternatives for the project. We would typically sit around the table with our computers and write down our ideas on a shared document, as well as discuss the ideas between ourselves. We made sure that this project was a judgment-free zone between each team member, and in order to have all 5 of our members express their opinions freely and thoughts. We had good coordination within our group in order to achieve this, since we asked each team member for their thoughts and feelings before going ahead with the decisions. Mutual accountability was maintained by giving ourselves short-term tasks with meaningful impacts to complete between meetings and making sure these were completed before the deadline. We prided ourselves on using a democratic leadership model throughout the project, since we were all part of the decision-making process. Each of us assumed the same level of responsibility for the project. This was decided since we had the knowledge, experience in completing and succeeding school projects. Therefore, none of us should have less responsibility than another for the completion of the project. We also used an appropriate model for us to be clear about our expectations for this project and for one another, to hold ourselves accountable for our parts and tasks, and all set forth desired behaviors in order to succeed.
Throughout the semester, our team collaborated effectively, but we did have some points of conflict between ourselves. This conflict can be broken down to our role factors. We had difficulties assigning ourselves roles, like with the editor of the video. None of us felt like video editing was our strength or have had any relevant experience in editing a video. The conflict handling style we used to solve this issue was by integrating. This involved us discussing mutually beneficial alternatives to our issues in order to find an ideal outcome to our problem.
The COM 227 team proposes a waste awareness and clean campus campaign including posters and digital reminders in key areas, an annual Clean Campus Day in partnership with the Sustainability Office, and more bins emptied more often. We will persuade students to join into our initiatives by using a rhetoric that will add details, reasoning, and evidence to support our initiatives. Also, our claim will be clearly stated and front-centered on our posters, with our evidence being accurate, precise, sufficient, and clear for the students reading it.
The team has a detailed timeline, survey analysis, photo evidence, poster design, in coordination with the Sustainability Office, all leading to a campaign launch and final video presentation in late November. The social influence tactics we use in order to influence Concordians without authority is by the principle of liking. We will promote this solution that it was created by Concordian students for them. We hope that this will resonate and cause the students to join Clean Campus Day. Post-campaign observations show fewer overflowing bins and great student engagement. The team is reviewing our feedback.
In all, the roles we took to complete our solution plan and video were as follows. Frank helped write and analyze the script. Hasiba handled all filming and editing. Jakob, myself, collected and analyzed survey data. Rebecca anchored the video and helped with the script. And lastly, Victor contributed to writing and analyzing the script.
From overflowing bins to a cleaner campus is proof that awareness and collaboration make a difference. For Channel 227 News, reporting live from John Wilson School of Business, I'm Rebecca Marciano. Stay clean, stay aware, stay at Concordia.